Hey, I'm live. All right. Yeah, it's a hair down kind of night for me. Still trying to get the I don't know what that was. The lighting situation worked out with. That's good. That's good. Just for throw together. I didn't feel like putting my hair. I was gonna wear my hair down, but every time I bend over something, it would get in my face, and I don't like my hair in my face. So this video tonight is just gonna be pretty much just me showing my book collection so far, what I've got, and please subscribe to the channel, like the video, and hit the bell and it'll let you know when I go live, when I make more videos, when I post them. Leave a comment. I'll answer as soon as I can. But yeah, I'm gonna go through my books, and now I'm probably not gonna be. It depends on how long this video is. I'm not gonna be able to get through every book. But first off, I am writing my own book, and it's called A Soul Story. It's actually going to be a book series. And the first book, I have a name for it. I'm started writing it. Dang, I just don't have the... It's hard to always be thinking about money and sit here and try to write this as well. That's my only problem so far. But hey, it is what it is. But anywho, okay, I'm going to start off with this book right here just because it don't really tie in to my other books. I mean, it does, but it don't. You know what I mean? In this book, I mean, I already know the stuff that's in this book, but some people don't know these things. And for the people that don't know these things, you might not never need them. But when you do need them, it's always good to, if you don't have nobody around, it's beautiful, ain't it? I know. Anyways, here's the first book. Bushcraft 101, A Field Guide to the Art of Wilderness Survival by Dave Canterbury. Yeah, and if I pronounce some of these wrong or like pronounce the author's name wrong, I apologize for that. You know, I'm still learning myself. By the way, you know, Cash App is 369 Cat's Meow. PayPal is at Love and Life 369 if you want to donate to help support the channel. It helps keep my channel going. Helps me keep being able to do this thing, which is my dream. So, all right, let's get on to it. I'm going to first, like I say, Bushcraft 101, and then I'm going to show you the most recent books that I have gotten so far. This one is the Indians book, Songs and Legends of the American Indians, recorded and edited by Natalie Curtis. This I bought it online from Amazon, but it came from a thrift store, or not a thrift store, a bookstore, I guess. But yeah, it's pretty cool because it has sheet music of different songs from the Native American Indians that were here in this area and all over the United States before the white man, way before the white man. But yeah, it's got I haven't actually got to sit down and read the book. I would love to. But yeah, I mean, it's full of facts and just, sheet music, songs that the Indians sang in this area, which is pretty freaking cool to me. And it also has, I'm trying to find some of it. This is Holy Star. I'm not even going to try to pronounce it in Indian language. Yeah. Hold on. I might have messed that up. Sorry about that. The publisher of this is Dover, which I've come to find out that several of the books I have are published by Dover. I can see at least 3 of them that I'm looking at right now published by them. But yeah, the Indians book is a pretty nice book. Music from the Native Americans that were here in this area. Real nice book. Okay, so let me do some rearranging here for a second. By the way, I don't like Coca-Cola. Okay, I'm drinking Coca-Cola, but it's only because I'm out of Dr. Pepper. Don't judge me, okay? I was just kidding. But I don't like Coca-Cola. Nasty stuff it is. Poisonous. Next one. This one is a step-by-step guide by the best-selling author of Lucid Dreaming. It is called Exploring the World of Lucid Dreaming by Stephen LeBerg, PhD, and Howard Reingold. Sorry if I'm sorry if I pronounce their names wrong. Upside down, goober. Oh, it's upside down there. Sorry, I can't see real good. I put a new light in here because my videos have been dark. So I put this light in here. So hopefully I'd be able to see better. You'd be able to see better. But yeah, book on lucid dreaming. If you're interested, you want to check it out. Everything that I have here was bought off Amazon. So you can find these on Amazon. But yeah, lucid dreaming. The next one of the newest ones is, I'll go ahead and show these 3, but 2 of them are new. But I'll show the one that I've had before, and I'm not even going to try to pronounce this dude's name, okay? You don't worry about what I'll be doing. What's that? Who that? Can't read real good. You see that blood vessel in my eye right there? See that blood vessel in my eye? Yeah, it hurts. It hurts. I don't know what I did. I think I poked it too hard or something. Shoot. Man, I ain't reading nothing, dude. Man, I don't even know how to read, man. How do you think all these books stay closed the whole time? Tocho. Oh, Handicap King. Man, get your motherfucking ass out of here, man. Shoot. don't do that. Anywho, let me keep going with this. Okay, this one, I'm not even going to try to pronounce this author's name, but there is, I can't remember how many books he has that I'm trying to collect, but this one is The Cosmic Code. It's I'll go ahead and read some of the backs of some of these. Is what I was going to do. What I had planned on doing. The Indian book I wasn't. The Lucid Dreaming I wasn't. But and maybe not this one. But he goes in about all kinds of stuff. I mean, talking about mysticism, the Kabbalah, extraterrestrials, the heavens, the origin of humanity. The DNA code that's in humanity and everything like that. He goes into a little bit of everything in these books. But this one I've had. This one was the first one I got. And paper books, that's what I have. I have 2 hardback books. And the only reason they're hardback is because they didn't come in paperback books. People give paperback books bad names. Everybody who's a book collector, that's what I collect. I collect books, right? I love books because the knowledge that's in them. I mean, I collect nonfiction books. It's just the knowledge that's in them, I mean, but paperback books get a bad name because they're seen as cheap when hardback books are seen as, more expensive. And that's because they are. You know what I mean? It's because hardback books are more expensive, but that's a lot of the reasons why I have collected the paperback books is because they not only are they cheaper, and I try to collect on a budget, but hey, you gotta do what you gotta do, and I like paperback books. I like paperback books better than hardback books. I just do. I always have, so that's what I personally want to collect. But these are the newest 2 I got by him. This one is When Time Began. Oh, the books. It's a book called. It's a series of books called The Earth Chronicles. And so the first one I just showed you, The Cosmic Code. It's the incredible truth about the Anunnaki who divulged cosmic secrets to humankind. And this one is When Time Began. Startling documented proof of the existence of extraterrestrial gods who changed the course of human development. And this is the author's name right here. And you see why I'm not even going to try to pronounce it. Yeah, this is this book. And I haven't read none of these yet because there's a few reasons why I haven't read these books. And if you know, you know. But audio books. Hold on, let me catch up on some of this. I do read. I'm going to read out of my books eventually. You know what I mean? But the survival guide, you rather going to survive or you're not. That's all I got to say about that. Tocho, I love you, brother. I just want to tell you I love you. I ain't seen you in a coon's age, man. I'm going to have to come down there and kick you right in your crippled ass. Can I say that on here? I'm sorry. Don't get offended. That's my brother. I can talk to him however the hell I want to. You don't worry about you. You don't worry about me. You worry about you. How about that? You don't worry about my viewers. You let me worry about my viewers. You understand me, boy? Yeah, audiobooks. Actually, I thought about doing that, listening to the audiobooks and like while I'm reading the books, like following along. But at the same time, I want to learn it myself. That's the whole. And then some of these books I have, well, actually, a lot of these books I have, you can't find audiobooks on them. Or if you do, They want you to pay for them. You know what I mean? But the third book, and I think this is a 6-book series or 5-book series or something. But the third book is The Lost Realms. Incredible new documentary evidence of extraterrestrial giants who brought civilization to the New World. Lost Realms. Again, this is the author's name. If you're interested in these books. So I think there's actually, I can't remember how many of these there are. But the Earth Chronicles is the book series. That's what it's called, the Earth Chronicles. Anywho, get on with it. So I love these books. They look so beautiful. He actually makes a lot of books I want to get. Here's another Dover. And look, some of these books that I'm going to show, people have called them occultist books or paganism or demonology books. Actually, I think this book and one of the other ones I have are in occultism and demonology books. But if just something I believe, God created everything that ever was, is, and will be, right? Well, then that means, guess what? He created everything that ever was, is, and will be. And there's angels and there's demons, but how do you defeat your enemy? You know your enemy, right? And man, this is a sweet, sweet woman right here. I can't take her away from her UFC fight. She's watching UFC. Matter of fact, the Art of War that's I still have. Let me say, I still have. Right now, I think I have 44 books, 44, 45 books. Right now, and dude, the list keeps growing. I have some screenshotted, not many, but I have some screenshotted because I'm not allowed to add any more to my cart right now. I want to get these. I have 10 books in my cart right now, and I'm not going to add any more because I have to get these 10 books. I have to. They're on spirituality and occult, but I have to get these books because they matter to me. But the 10 that's in my cart, the 44, 45 I have now, and then I still have, where is it? Around 355 books still that I need to get. I have a lot of books to get. But this one, on to the next one. This is called The Book of Sacred Magic of Abramelin the Mage. And like I say, this book tells you how to summon, I think it's how to summon angels and demons and how to use them in the world. How to use them to fight your battles. But this is this book. Very good book. So far I've heard everybody that says anything about occultism or spirituality, you don't have to be into far left or far right. If you're on the spiritual journey, the spiritual goal, like I say, it's in the Art of War, right? To defeat your enemy, you must first know your enemy. Sit with them, talk with them. You have to know who you're going against. If you know nothing about the opposing team, you will not know how to win. You will not know their game plan, how to beat them. You have to know your enemy in order to defeat your enemy. I love my enemy. They say keep your friends close, but keep your enemies closer. Come on, baby. Do your research. Get you a book and read the book. Don't read this one first. You might want to read the Bible. Just saying. This is for if you want to do some magic. And eventually I'm going to try to do some magic one of these days. But, I got to get my, I got to get my mind right first. I might delete that out the video. Woo! All right. Next one, I think this is a new book that just came out, I think, actually. But it's the Emerald Tablets of Thoth the Atlantean by Marcy Durrell. And if you know anything about the Emerald Tablets, they believed to contain wisdom and teachings of ancient Egyptian god Thoth. The book is said to be written by Thoth himself. It's an esoteric and spiritual book. The Emerald Tablets consist of 15 short tables or chapters, each containing poetic and cryptic verses that are said to hold the keys to spiritual and alchemical transformation. So yeah, I mean, I'm all into this type of stuff, man, because I want to know what I can't remember. And like I said, I believe in the soul. I believe in spirit, whatever you want to say. Just I don't know, I can't remember how long my March 2021, so just over 2 years ago, I ain't even believe in God, but for a little over 2 years. There's a lot of things that when I had my experience in this very room, sitting right there staring at that wall, I had my experience after being awake for 5 to 6 days, not eating, not drinking, high on drugs. And when my soul came out of my body and showed itself to me, I showed my body what I really am, what we really are. And when I seen just how connected everything really is, energy connects everything. Everything is connected by energy. It's all around us. It connects everything. Well, God created everything that ever was, is, and will be. Everything is God's will. We're allowed to do everything. If I'm allowed to breathe right now and make this video, it's God's will. It has already been done. I'm allowed to do it. If you're not allowed to do something, if we're not allowed to do something, it's because it's not allowed yet. We haven't got there yet. People will say it's because of evolution that we're able to get smarter and understand these things. It is. But it's God's will. Period. Anything, everything, no matter what it is, it's already been done. You're just now experiencing it in this form. This has already been done. But reality could change. You could go left, you can go right any second. But it has been, you'll understand if you get on your own spiritual journey and you do read some of these books, you will start to understand. But yeah, the Emerald Tablets, check them out. Google them if you want to know a little bit about them. Next one, The Black Pullet. This is a very little interesting book. I just recently found out about this book, and it is a magic book. And it is by, who this by? Hold on and I'll tell you. Science of the Magical Talisman by Samuel Weiser, Inc. But yeah, this is a book on how to make talismans and rings that I'll show you a little bit of something real quick. I'll show you a little something in here. This book teaches you how to fly. This book teaches you how to become invisible, how to know things that are secret, how to find things that are hidden. This book is another occult or demonology, or however you want to call them, paganism. They call a lot of this stuff paganism. But these books are, I'm trying to see what I'm showing you. But these books are, I can't show you too much of these books because I don't know what I'm allowed to show on here really yet. And some of these books are not, like this book is rings, right? It's rings and symbols about rings. And the ring itself is to summon and protect yourself from demons and I even think angels, but of dubious origin and with no claim to antiquity other than purporting to. Hold on, let me skip that. This is black magic, first surfaced at the end of the 18th century. Has, I guess, an anonymous author. How to construct a series of talismanic rings and their uses in magical practice. It says their unique powers, such as prophecy in all spoken language, or prophecy in all spoken languages, the power to discover hidden secrets, and invisibility. The most powerful ring, I guess, I think, is the black pullet, which is this. And if you noticed at the bottom, it's a hen with golden eggs. The most powerful ring of them is it's called the hen that lays the golden eggs. And it, yeah, anyways. It's supposedly helps you discover hidden treasures and a source of unlimited wealth. What did B say? Who messaged me? Yeah, I was yeah. Shoot, yeah, me too. Somebody ran off the road in a big curb earlier by my cousin's house and hit a dang street sign, hit their mailbox, knocked their mirror off of their whoever truck it was driving. Shoot, they lucky they didn't flip that joker. You know what I'm saying? All right, next one. This one is by Sharon Ann Klingler. It's called The Answers from the Ancestral Realm. Get psychic help from your spirit guides every day. And this is this book. Like I say, all these books were bought from Amazon, so you can go on, if you're interested in these books, go to Amazon and check them out. Good night, bro. Love you. I make this video. You don't have to watch it all. You can watch it anytime you want to. But yeah, this is to get help from your spirit guides, get psychic powers, or unlock your psychic powers, because I believe we all have the ability to do it. It's just there's a saying, we're always connected to the quantum realm, but if you're not aware of the quantum realm, then it doesn't exist for you. You have to be aware of it for it to exist. If you don't, it's like black magic, hoodoo, and voodoo. If you don't believe, and people are going to hear that and be like, haha, that stuff don't exist. Yeah, for you it doesn't exist because you don't believe it. A lot of stuff, magic and a lot of stuff, for it to work, for it to be real, you first have to believe it's real. Right. This one is Meditations by Marcus Aurelius, and it is made between 121 and 180 AD. yeah, it's got a lot of poems and stuff, and it teaches you a little bit about everything on your spiritual journey. So if you're interested, this is this one. I'm sorry that light might be messing with this. I don't know. I had to get a better light. So here's your. And now my two hardcover books, the only two I have. This one is The Spirit Book by Raymond Buckland. The Encyclopedia of Clairvoyance, Channeling, and Spirit Communication. And yeah, I flipped through this book a little bit. And man, this one is going to be... it pretty much gives you, it's an encyclopedia of people throughout history who have been psychics or been clairvoyants or channelers or stuff like that. It pretty much some of the definitions of what they are and stuff like that. But that's pretty much what it does. It goes through here and it tells you different people. And I'm trying to see what I'm showing you. I need a better camera. But like, if they were a psychic, if they were a channeler, whatever. But that's the first hardcover book I have. I don't know if I showed you the front of it, the Spirit Book. But yeah, if you're interested, and I had a sticker right there, ripped it off because I ordered this one from Dagbarn Amazon too, but it came from a college, and actually on the top of it says discarded. It came from a college in New Jersey. But this is my second and only other hardcover book. It's the Anunnaki Chronicles by the same by the same one. Same dude, same person who wrote these. This one's by him. The Anunnaki Chronicles includes never before published writings. So yeah, this is this one. This is my only other hard copy book that I have. Like I say, if you're interested, Amazon. All these books are on Amazon. Go check them out if you're interested. So yeah. All right, next on the list, we're going to jump to right over here. We have Mythology, Timeless Tales of God and Heroes by Edith Hamilton. And this would be Greek mythology and stuff like that about their gods and heroes. So, and yet again, all my books, like I say, are paperback books. I love paperback books. They get a bad name, but I love paperback books. Just because, yeah. But here's this one. And if you're interested, that is the writer of the book, the name of the book. So check them out on Amazon if you're interested in these books. Yeah, this is just a mythology book. Monsters, mortals, gods, and warriors. Check it out if you're interested. Next up, we have Myths from Mesopotamia, Creation, the Flood, Gilgamesh, and others. This is from Oxford World's Classics, translated by Stephanie Daly. Between the great rivers Tigris and Euphrates lies the rich alluvial land of Mesopotamia, now in modern Iraq, which supported a complex and prosperous society over 4,000 years ago. So yeah, here's this one if you're interested. Check them out. I actually don't know too much about Mesopotamia at the moment, but all I have to do is read a book. So we're going to get, I'll introduce this one in a second. I'm going to get on to some more myths and legend books right here. We got one of them that I'll show you. This one is the Mammoth Book of Celtic Myths and Legends by Peter Beresford Ellis. Like I say, if I'm mispronouncing any of these, I don't mean to. Get off my book. What is that crusty on there? Yeah, check them out. Like I say, all these books were came from Amazon if you're interested. But Celtic myths and legends, can't go wrong with that. Remember, a myth, I've heard someone say before that a myth is a myth because it hasn't been proven to be factual, right? Or something like that. Correct me if I'm wrong. But give it time, baby. Give it time. That's all I got to say. Give it time, baby. Give it time, baby. Shoot. Man, my hair looks pretty good, though. Sweet, man. Tell you. Ugh, nasty stuff. Yeah. I didn't filter that water good enough or something. I don't know. All right, next book. Extraterrestrial Species Almanac. The Ultimate Guide to Greys, Reptilians, Hybrids, and Nordics by Greg Campoboza. But this one comes from MUFON. I don't know if you know who MUFON is, but MUFON stands for Mutual UFO Network, or I think so. I think that's what it stands for. Yeah. Mutual UFO Network, established in 1969. But yeah, it just tells you about, so far it gives you like simple pictures. And then, man, when I was flipping through here one day, because it said reptilians, and you might not know this, but when I had my experience, I seen in only consciousness what looked like a reptilian, like a walking lizard. So I was just curious, and I was flipping through this book because I wanted to see if something that I seen in this book looked similar to what I seen, right? And so I'm flipping through here. Let me see if I can find it. I'm flipping through here. And see, what I seen looked familiar to this. It had a lizard-style face. But this is similar to what it looked more like a lizard, like something like this. But it didn't look exactly like this. What I seen didn't look exactly like that. But the ones I seen, apparently it's the ones that can shapeshift. Apparently there's some that can shapeshift or something like that. But it had a lizard type face. But they's not nice. The ones I seen, it wasn't necessarily nice because it influences you with bad stuff. So that's that one. Let me get on to this one. This is Aristotle. I ain't even gonna try to pronounce that word because I'm gonna tell you right now I can't pronounce that word. But yeah, if you know about Aristotle, you know about Aristotle. Well, here's this book. This was one of the ones I got right before this one. If you're interested, Amazon, check it out. Penguin, they make these Penguin classics. They make a little bit of everything I've done found out. This one is the Complete Prophecies for the Future by Mario Reading from Nostradamus. And, I know a lot of people talk about Nostradamus and, for 2035, the birth of the third Antichrist, 2040, the demise of the British monarchy, 2062, a worldwide epidemic, 2065, the breakup of the European Union, 2070, the outbreak of World War III. Look here, because of what I've seen in the multiverse, which I also call the reincarnation cycle. When you hear me say reincarnation cycle and multiverse, I know them as the same thing. You know what I'm saying? But just because something doesn't happen here on this earth, in this realm, in this reality, in this dimension, doesn't mean that it hasn't happened and won't happen somewhere else. If you've watched any of my other videos, I think I said it at the end of one of them, but if you live and experience creation, go back and rewatch videos. But here's this one. Check it out. Pretty good book. Okay. And I'm just going to go through this stack. And then I'll make another video. I'm going to save this one for the last one. Excuse me. This book, The Secret History of the World by Mark Booth. This one has a little bit of everything. Alchemists, Freemasons, the Illuminati, the Garden of Eden, the Knights Templar, the Looking Glass Universe, the Gods Who Loved Women, the Three Kings, the Prophets, the Sphinx and the Time Lock, the Neolithic Alexander, the Rise of the Magi, Lucifer, Gnostic and Shamans, the Return of the Sun God, Muhammad and Gabriel, Francis Bacon and the Green One, the Seven Seals and the New Jerusalem. I mean, it has a little bit of everything. Esoteric codes, secret societies, human existence. There's a little bit of every dagburn thing in this book, man. And it is a beautiful book. It has colored pictures in it. And I don't have a whole bunch, but it's a real nice book. For it being a paper book, and like I say, I'm a fan of paper books because they get a bad reputation. And I'm all about the underdog, baby. You know what I mean? I'm all for the underdog, baby. So, you know something about something. So if you're interested in doing a little research into history and stuff like that, history of the world, check it out, baby. And it's a pretty hefty book, Secret History of the World by Mark Booth. Check it out. That light is shining bright on it. The Secret History of the World. All right. And these books, if you know her, you know her. If you don't know her, you don't know her. But if you're ever on a spiritual journey or anything, you'll eventually come across this name, and her name is Dolores Cannon. I have 2 of her books. Have not read them. Right after my mom had already knew about her because of my mom's experience. After my experience, my mom is who told me about her. And when she was trying to show me a video, and the first video I actually watched, or not watched, I watched it up to a certain point where she said something about when she would put these people in these deep hypnosis states that they would channel, that they were channeling, and that every time they would do that, she would get a piece of a puzzle. I quit watching it and have never watched anything of hers since then because I was shown almost the exact same thing. Actually, it came to me in the exact same way as puzzle pieces. But I didn't get just a puzzle piece. I got the entire puzzle. But the problem with it is that I got the entire puzzle already put together. But now I don't know why this specific piece, with all the pictures and all the design on it and the shape that it is, connects to the surrounding ones around it. I don't know. My job is to take it apart piece by piece and find out why this piece with this picture on it fits to this one to make the grand picture. That was my mission. That's how it got explained to me, was I'm given the puzzle. I'm being given the puzzle. And now I have to take it apart, dissect it, and find out why this piece fits to this piece to make this amazing picture. So that's what I'm doing. But yeah, this video was on YouTube. The 3 Waves of Volunteers in the New Earth by Dolores Cannon. This one, there's a video on YouTube that you can watch of this. And like I say, I quit watching it after a little bit because where it got to, I was given the same thing. So, like I say, I have not read anything of hers. That was the only video that I tried to watch, and then, like I say, I quit watching it after that. But I have that book about her, and I also have this one, a Dolores Cannon book. Dolores Cannon, Keepers of the Garden. Like I say, I'm not going to read the backs of any of these. Just if you know her, you know her. If you don't know her, you don't know her. But if you're going on a spiritual journey or had a near-death experience or out-of-body experience, more than likely you already know this name. If you had a near-death experience or an actual death experience or an out-of-body experience or you already know this name, more than likely. So yeah, that's that book. And like I say, all this on Amazon. This book, DNA of the Gods, the Anunnaki Creation of Eve, and the Alien Battle for Humanity by Chris H. Hardy, PhD. See, I mean, it's just a beautiful book. It's beautiful books. I know it's a paperback, but I love my paperback books, man. They get a bad reputation, baby, and I'm all for the underdog, baby. Let's go. Anyway, but yeah, if you're interested, DNA of the Gods, the Anunnaki Creation of Eve, and the Alien Battle for Humanity. Amazon. Got you covered. Got you covered. Push a P. Let's go. Alright, this is going to be the last book for this video. I still have quite a bit to go. And I'm trying to save my more, I guess you're saying spiritual. I mean, all these books to me are spiritual considering what they cover. But this book here, I cannot believe what was in this book. It was a little overwhelming when I found out what was all in this book, because holy free holies, like it was just there's actually parts. Instead of a whole book, you can actually get parts of this book. You know what I mean? There's actually parts of this book out there sectioned off, which I didn't know that. You might have noticed, well, I was going to show you that picture, but it's on the Dagburn cover. But yeah, this book has, I don't know if you can see that or not, but this book is called The Secret Teachings of All Ages by Manly P. Hall. If you're on some kind of spiritual journey too, you probably know that name. You probably heard this name before, Manly P. Hall. Man, oh man, I tell you what, I have not read any of these books. Besides what you've heard me read on my videos, and a little bit of the King James Bible that I've read, because the King James Bible, I've had it for, I don't even know how long. It's from 1980 something. It's older than I am, the book. And I've read parts of it, before. But other than that, I ain't never been a big reader. And, I've still not yet. I'm going to say yet. And there's reasons for this. And if you look at some of my other videos, you'll understand those reasons why I'm not reading a whole lot of these books besides specific ones yet. There is a reason that I'm doing that. But this one, I'm just going to go over some of the contents in it. Atlantis and the Gods of Antiquity. It has the life writings of Thoth Hermes in it. The initiation of the pyramids. Secret societies. Elements. Hermetic chemistry. Kabbalah. Zodiac and the signs, the sun and the universal deity. It tells you about fishes, insects, animals, reptiles, and birds. Part 2. That there's like prophecies and spirit guides, things like that. Mysteries of the apocalypse. the faith of Islam, American Indian symbolism, mystic Christianity, Freemason symbolism, tarot cards, I don't know what that means. I just now, today or yesterday, found out about this, and I can't show it on here because it's some of this stuff. You can't find it. Like, it will not pop up on anything unless you do research into it. You will not see any of this or hear any of this unless you actually do research into it. I mean, it doesn't pop up because I guess there is some kind of hierarchy that don't want some of this known. Because if you might know some of this and actually know how to pull it off and do it, you might not fear them anymore. And they keep all of you in fear. Because how do you control the flock of sheep? You tell them that there's a wolf out there and they better not wander. Huh? That one eyebrow just don't want to raise up right. Lazy-eyed bastard. Anyways, a theory of practice alchemy. Man, just Bacon, Shakespeare. I mean, they got a little bit of everything in here, man. I'm telling you me what, dude. Such a wide variety of what this book covers. I mean, it's just, if you're curious about secret teachings of all ages, check this book out. I'm telling you, it's a big, healthy, hearty book. Get this book, look it up, and buy it. Does that look familiar? That flat earthers and stuff like that, that's what they talk about, and the filament around the earth. Yeah. Oh no, I gotta start doing a little bit of research into that flat earth stuff. You know, because I read something in what was it? The Kabbalion and the Kabbalion and the Hermetica the other day that mentioned something that I have heard people say, but when I actually read it for myself, it made me think. But as far as the flat part, you must be outside. Look, believe what you want to, all right? Believe what you want to. There is reasons for everything. That's all I'm going to say. There's reasons for everything, right? But that's going to be all the books that I show for this video. Which, dang, I still have quite a bit of books to show. But anywho, I'm gonna have to make another video. This video is going on an hour. But anyway, yeah, remember, I'm also writing my own book series. The book series is going to be called A Soul Story. Don't pay no attention to the to the stuff up there, but that is what it's going to be called, A Soul Story, right? And the first book, I'm not going to divulge yet. But man, if I had me a sponsor or something to like somebody that would say I sit down with them right now and say, we'll give you this amount of money for you to complete it in so amount of time, or whatever, however they do it. I don't know how they do it. I ain't never done nothing. I don't write. I ain't never wrote nothing before. You know, I don't know where to begin, but when it comes to me, I write it, right? But right now that's been shut down because I wanted to. But yeah, if I had somebody to help me to where I could write more, I would, because all it is me focusing. You know, as soon as I'm able to focus and everything like that, I'm able to do what I need to do, baby. But yeah, I'm gonna shut this video down. But if you're interested in any of these books, let me know. Reach out to me, and I'll get back to you. And remember, please help me out if you can. If you can donate to help the channel, everything goes towards helping the channel. Help me keep doing this, which this is my dream. So I love you. God bless you, and good night. I forgot where the end button was.